Today I'm ranking every gun in Roblox Rivals based on how satisfying it is to use. The first gun we're starting with today will be the least satisfying, aka the most frustrating to use, and then the last gun in this video is going to be the most satisfying, so watch until the end. And of course I'm going to be giving away a legendary key bundle and a season 1 bundle for 100,000 subscribers. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is like, subscribe, watch to the end of the video, and comment which one of the two you want. Without further ado, let's get on with this video. Coming in the, well, I want to say last place spot, but it's not really last place. The most frustrating gun to use is the bow. Also in today's video, it's only primary weapons. I'll do a secondary weapon video if you guys like this idea, but we'll see. Yeah, I just feel like the bow in general, I miss so many shots, and you know, there's a charge up time to it, which they actually kind of made a little bit better. Oh, they kind of made it a little bit better. I know it's kind of hypocritical for me to to actually kind of enjoy what I did right there, but yeah, there we go. I just feel like when you have to compensate for like the arc and like how you have to aim ahead of people, and then a lot of the times you don't even hit your shots, it gets kind of annoying in my opinion, and I just think it's definitely not a very satisfying weapon. It's somewhat satisfying like if you actually hit your shots, but that doesn't happen very often, at least not for me. Maybe I'm just not very talented with this weapon, but I don't know. Some people like this better than others. I know some people, they swear by the bow, and some people are just kind of about it. I'm personally not a big fan of it, but to each their own, I guess. Next up, we have the energy rifle. I just feel like this thing doesn't do hardly enough damage at all to make it satisfying, if you know what I mean. When I think of satisfying, I think of something to where, like, you know, you can get easy kills with it, and the kills feel good. They don't feel scummy, right? And with this thing, it's like, I mean, you're lucky to get a kill at all, because it's just not great. The ricochet on this thing used to make it such a good weapon, but now, after they changed it, it's just not quite as good. Like, it does 25 headshot, which is not great at all, and it's like 20 body shot, so, I mean, it's just, I think it's definitely easier to get kills with than the bow, but at the same time, it's not a good feeling weapon, right? Like, this isn't a very satisfying gun. Like, it gets the job done sometimes, but as far as that goes, that's about it. The only thing that I will give this is that it doesn't have any damage drop off, which that's always nice, and it also has unlimited ammo, but aside from that, it's not really the best. Next up, we have the Scepter, which I was actually lucky to only unlock this after a couple of rolls. I wasn't sitting here for a while trying to get it, but the Scepter, it's only in this game mode, so it is a little bit satisfying in the fact that, like, you unbox something that's, like, a little rare, so that's cool and all, but, I mean, like, in terms of gun usability, it's not really that great. The sound effect isn't very good either. It's just, you know, not the most satisfying gun in the entire game. I mean, this isn't even really a gun technically, but you know what I mean. The Scepter, it's alright. In terms of like actual performance, it kind of sucks, but it does have a little bit of a cool factor because I mean it's a literal magic wand. That's what makes this a little bit cool. But aside from that, the damage isn't very good. I don't really know what else to say about this thing. It's really not all that crazy. It's kind of meh, I guess. Again, I made a short on this recently. It's technically the rarest gun in the entire game. Like by all definitions, this is the rarest gun in the entire game. This and the glass shard and whatever other exclusive guns are in this game mode, but I mean, in terms of satisfaction, it's really not the best. Next up, we have the grenade launcher. The one thing that's satisfying about this is the movement, but for a lot of players, it's hard to master the movement with this thing. In terms of damage and like usability, this thing isn't very satisfying. I mean, you get like 6 bullets on this thing, and it's kind of hard to aim where those are going to go. And it's also, you know, you have to use this when you're pretty close to the other person, so it's not like you can use this at any range. Like when you can move around like this, it's pretty fun. Hold on, I just completely messed it up. Yeah, let me see if I can get a better example. You just do some of this action, and this can be kind of fun to do, but it takes a lot of skill to do that. Not that I have much of that, so I mean, it's not really a hard thing to learn, but that's kind of the only good thing about this. But in terms of actually like damaging people, it can be pretty hard, so that's why I kind of consider this to not be that satisfying of a weapon. It's just a little more difficult to use than some of the other options on this list. Next up, we have the shotgun. The shotgun, it's pretty satisfying if you can get up close and actually hit people for a lot of damage. Or if you have auto shoot can make this thing like a lot better. The headshots are pretty satisfying on this thing, but the only thing that's kind of hindering the shotgun in satisfaction is the fact that when you get like slightly further away from them, you can't do all that much damage. Like say, look, I go to shoot that guy 20 damage. That's not very satisfying. And I mean, you can't really use this on like every map in the game. Like good luck using this on crossroads, or I mean shooting range like I'm on right now is pretty bad. I just hit that guy for 3 damage, and I just hit that guy for 7 damage. Yeah, as you can see, sometimes it lacks a little bit, and that's the only reason that it's not as good. But if you're close to them like that, 92 damage, I'd say that's pretty satisfying. But it's like the shotgun like kind of teases you in a way, right? You don't know if it's going to be extremely good or extremely bad. So sometimes it can be a little frustrating just based off that. But sometimes it can be good. I will give it that. But sometimes it's not fun to use at all. Next up, we got the RPG, and one of the main reasons I'd consider this to be a little more satisfying than the shotgun is because you can do like 100 damage with this thing. Not only that, but you can also like, move across the map like that if you need to. And that can be pretty fun sometimes, so it has a little bit of a fun factor there. The only thing is that like the body shot damage is 50, and I mean, you do get a little bit of splash damage, and that's pretty fun too. I just think in general, the critical hits on this thing is a lot more satisfying than the shotgun. And then you can get some really cool skins on it, like this squid skin. I love this skin. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Maybe I should like rank all the guns based on how funny they are. That would be a pretty fun video. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments. Like the most funny guns in Roblox Rivals. Yeah, I think I might actually do that. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah, RPG, kind of satisfying, kind of frustrating sometimes. Next up, we got the crossbow, and this is more satisfying on certain devices. This is definitely more satisfying on controller and mobile, because this is definitely like one of the best auto shoot weapons in the entire game, because it's a 2-shot to the head. And I mean, if you're just kind of bad at headshots like I am, then it's not the most satisfying gun in the entire game. It's also like very satisfying when you hit a headshot and you get 75. Like, actually, I just hit a body shot right there. Let me see. Yeah, there we go, 75. I'd say that kill is pretty satisfying. That's one thing that I do like about the crossbow, and you can get more headshots if you're on controller, so that's why I kind of put it a little bit lower on the list, because it really depends what device you're playing. Well, like what device you're playing on, pretty much. Way better on controller, not great on PC. Next up, we have the Gunblade. A lot of people are probably going to get mad that I placed this thing so high, but in situations like, hold on, this, for example, if you get like really close to somebody, it can actually be kind of satisfying to use because you can obliterate them. Actually, I stood no chance there because that guy had a flamethrower. So yeah, like this guy right here, boom. I can just, what just happened? What just happened? I think that guy had auto shoot and I stepped right in front of him. I just got killed by an AFK guy. I've dropped off so hard. But yeah, when you're right up in somebody's face with this thing, it can be absolutely deadly. Like you can just destroy people so hard with this thing, but then sometimes it just sucks. Like it depends on your enemy more than you. Like if your enemy is just kind of standing still, kind of just not really moving around all that much, then yeah, this thing's pretty good. But if you're playing against someone that's actually good at the game, then well, I hate to break it to you, but this thing might not be very good. Yeah, I don't want to die to that guy again. Yeah. See, it can be pretty satisfying, if you're playing against people like this, for example. Let me just obliterate that guy. See, I think that's pretty satisfying in my opinion. The dash ability is pretty fun on this thing too. Like you can do that. Again, this isn't like the best gun in the game, but I think it can be good sometimes. Next up, we have the Distortion. This is a very, very new gun that's just got added in the most recent update, and I think it's a very satisfying weapon, mostly because you get a lot of ammo with this thing. You can just hold down the click button, and then you can kill them like that. And this also has like multiple pellets, so you, I don't know how to describe it. You get a lot more hit marker sound effects, and that's nice as well. And then you can trap people. Boom, like that. Oh, wait, hold on, I missed it. I didn't get to see the torture that I just gave that man. I just fell off the map. Yay, I'm so good at this game. But I've been enjoying this thing a lot recently. I know my first impressions of this were pretty bad, but I actually think this is a somewhat decent weapon. Let me see if I can trap this guy right here. I almost trapped myself, actually. That was almost bad. Yeah, trap that guy right there. Yeah, see, look, he's stuck, and then you can just spam him. See, that is satisfying. That's very fun. I like doing that. And then you can place like a Molotov on top of them, and then you can just absolutely destroy somebody like that. Honestly, the damage this does by itself isn't the greatest. One of the things that make this gun so good is the vortex on this thing. It's just super fun. Next up, we have the burst rifle. Now, I actually never knew until recently that you could just hold down the click button and then it'll burst for you. I never knew that for some reason, but sometimes when you can hit all 3 rounds to the head, which it doesn't really happen that much, but when it does, it's like very, very satisfying. The one thing that I do hate about the burst rifle that doesn't make it as satisfying is that you don't get very many rounds. You get 15. So I oftentimes find myself reloading before I even like kill somebody, and sometimes that kind of makes me mad. Like this guy right here, I missed like all my shots. So boom, I gotta reload. And it's partly a skill issue, and as you can just see right there, I just hit like a million headshots. That was satisfying. This guy's actually making me so mad though. Bro's spamming flamethrower and energy pistols like, get alive, get alive, get alive. Like this guy right here, boom. That's a lot of headshots. That's satisfying. Next up, we have the assault rifle, and I placed this here mostly because of the same reasons as the burst rifle. Like, I end up finding myself having to reload before I kill somebody, but not as much because this has 20 rounds and not 15. But you can hit a lot of headshots in a row with this thing, and that makes it like really, really good. But you kind of have to be a little better at the game, and I'm not very good at the game, so there's that. So let me see if I can find a poor sucker to kill. Like this guy right here. Boom, I have to reload because he decided to hide behind a box. Now that's pretty annoying. But this guy right here hit a bunch of headshots. Wait, hold on. He's like 1 HP. Yeah. Where did he go? Oh, I think somebody killed him. Yeah, this guy right here. Boom. Dead. That was pretty satisfying. But then sometimes, you know, you miss a couple of shots, you hit some body shots, and it's just not quite as fun. Now, all the pros are really good at this thing. See, that was satisfying. Then when I try to kill somebody like this that's just moving around a lot and I just can't do it, kind of frustrating. Next up, we have the Flamethrower. The only reason I didn't place this any higher is just because it feels like scummy to use. Like, I feel like I am making people mad just by using this thing, and the majority of the time that's probably true. But it absolutely destroys people like really, really easily, like that. I mean, that guy didn't even stand a chance. Like this guy right here, he's not gonna stand a chance either. He's gone. And this thing, the thing about this is that like it's a lot better to use on like this game mode now because you can pick up ammo and you can get some kill streaks with this thing. So it's even more deadly on the arcade server is what I should say. But then when I play against this thing on ranked, bro, it makes me so mad. You can get so many kills with this thing, and that's satisfying when you're just killing a bunch of people. Hey there, little guy. Hi. He didn't even realize he was on fire. Oh my god. Bro stood no chance. See, I just picked up some ammo, killed that guy. Boom. I'm back at max ammo. Very fun. Next up, we have the paintball gun. I think this thing's super satisfying. I like the sound that this thing makes, especially with the boba gun. The boba gun makes this gun so good. This is like probably one of my favorite skins in the entire game. I love this skin. It's super, super good. And this thing's a pretty heavy hitting gun as well. It does like a lot of damage. The reload's kind of long on this thing though, and that's one thing that I don't like. Definitely longer than the assault rifle. Like this guy right here. Oh, actually, he killed me. That's a little embarrassing, but let me kill this guy. Yeah, boom. One magazine, just one and done. I like this thing a lot. It's very fun. The headshots on this thing are so good as well. I almost had that guy. Hold on. Oh, I just sniped him to death. Haha. Yeah, this guy right here. Dead. As you can see, that's kind of why I like this thing so much. Very fun, very satisfying. But still, sometimes I feel like I could be looking for a little bit more. Next up, we have my personal favorite gun in the entire game. If I don't die. But this thing can absolutely shred people so hard, and that's what I love about this thing. Like, you can even use this at like somewhat long ranges. Like, oh my god, it's so good. Honestly, Minigun is like one of the most underrated guns in the entire game. People like to poop on me for using this. They're like, there's no way that gun is so good. You're just lying, bro. It's pay to win. But it's like, come on, bro. You can't lie. This is definitely like one of the best guns in the entire game. And some people are like, oh, but the katana, right? Well, guess what? Stop shooting if they whip out the katana. It's not that hard. And then if they have katana, bring the exo gun as your secondary. It's a good counter. Yeah, but as you can see, you can just absolutely laser people. You can destroy these guys so... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm on fire. You can destroy these guys like this. Yep, that guy stood no chance. But I like to go up in the air like this and then shred people like that guy right there. Yep, he's gone. He didn't stand a chance. That guy right there, he didn't stand a chance. Yeah, that guy said the Fantix signature gun. Yep, these guys don't stand a chance at all. Boom, you're gone. You're gone. You're dead. How does that guy have so much HP? I think he picked up a health drop, but yeah. If you guys don't think this gun's satisfying, then you're wrong, and I'm right. Yeah, these guys, yeah. Yeah, just get out of here. Okay, wait, I died. And came up in first place, we actually have the sniper, which me placing the sniper at number 1, kind of rare, but when you get things like that where you can just one-shot people instantly, that's what I really like about this thing. Like, especially like if you have auto shoot, this is probably the best gun in the entire game. I can't even lie. The one taps on this thing are so satisfying. Like, it's just so good. I mean, especially if you use controller, like this is the most satisfying gun if you have auto shoot. Like, boom, oh my god, I'm so good. Not really, but that's beside the point. I usually suck with this thing, so would I place this in my like number 1 spot personally? Probably not, but for most people this is probably the most satisfying gun in the game. See, a lot of people aim differently from I do. A lot of people, their like first shot's very, very accurate and their tracking sucks. For me, it's the opposite. Oh, let's go. That was a very nice 150. As you can see, I guess you can see how this is like the most satisfying gun in the game. I've only been hitting 1 taps, and that's very, very great. That is exciting. That is fun, unless if you have to fight somebody somebody that uses this, then it's not fun. Subscribe and let me know your list in the comments below. See that video on screen? Yeah, YouTube thinks that you'd like it, so go ahead, give it a click. And if you did enjoy the video, drop a like and subscribe.